In this lesson, we'll cover Unit 6 Learning Set 2, Modeling Tax Schedules, and it matches 7.2 in your workbook. Our objective is to construct income tax graphs using compound equations. So in this first example, we're going to model the tax schedule shown in tax notation, interval notation, and compound inequality notation. And what we're concerned with on this table is the left side of the table that lists the taxable income. So each of these is one of the intervals that we'll be looking at. So the difference in notation is tax schedule notation is just simply listing it as over $0 but not over $16,050. Interval notation would be where we have a compound inequality with the x in the middle. So it'll go from 0 less than x less than equal to 16,050. So what we have to remember is when we're looking at over means it's not included. So that means this amount would be less than x, but not over means that amount is included, so it would be less than, x would be less than or equal to, and that's how we would list it. Compound inequality notation, when we're talking compound, that means we're using ands or ors in our statement. And because our x is always going to be in the center of the two notations, that means we're going to focus on using and. So in this case, x has to be greater than 0 and x has to be less than or equal to 16,050. And looking at the others, you'll see that tax schedule notation is over 16,050 but not over 65,100. Interval notation 16,050 is less than x, which is less than or equal than 65,100. Note that on here the inequalities face the same direction. Okay, on this one, and these would be the rest of the examples.